What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Tactic Tester with Atletico Madrid. Today we have Athletic Club in La Liga. They are currently 16th place. We're still top of the table. We are 10 points clear of Barcelona. So, should be a match it's a match we should be winning. It was either that or Valladolid, who are last. So I figured Athletic Club would be a little bit more interesting. Then we have Juventus in the second leg of the first knockout round of the Champions League. We had a very 1-1 draw after the first leg, and we have the away leg coming up, which I'm not optimistic about, but we have a chance. We just need to show up on the day. We've been all right in the last two games we played. Only played 2 games since I last saw you. We played Real Betis 1-2-1. Saul scored in stoppage time of the first half after they got a 34th minute penalty. So we had to draw level at 1-1, and then we got the winner in the 78th minute, Luis Suarez. Then we beat Granada 3-0, but it wasn't that convincing. We had an own goal and a penalty. So we did get 3 goals. We finally got 3 goals, not in the Copa del Rey match, in a La Liga match. But one was an own goal, one was a penalty. Not really sustainable. The other goal was a 59th minute goal from Luis Suarez. So he got a brace in this game, but obviously one of them was a penalty, but I'll take it. He's gotten a little bit back to scoring ways. He scored 3 goals in his last 2 games, so... Did he score against Juventus? No. Crasco did. So, we're going to start with this game against Atletico Madrid. This is the squad I'm going with. Not really much rotation. I want to put out a strong squad because I think they're capable of beating us if we don't show up on the day. So, we've got a decent break between this and the Champions League game. So, I feel comfortable playing a strong squad. Kind of our normal back line. Trippier's going to start at right back. Vrsaljko's just been bad. Trippier's not been much better, but he's been better. So, he's going to get the start. Everyone else has been playing okay. 6.9 average ratings in their last 5, so nothing special, but okay. Koke and Saul are back. Llorente are pretty much what I think is our best midfield. Obviously, we're out Kondogbia. He's out for the rest of the series, probably 2 to 3 months. Don't think he'll be coming back. Correa's got a little bit of an injury, but he'll be fine for the next game. He's okay to come on, but I'd like to avoid it if I could. And then, what I think probably is our strongest front 3 in terms of form right now. Suarez, Lamar, and Carrasco. Correa's he's okay. He's been all right, and Felix has been absolutely terrible. He's probably the worst player on this team. Like, he's the worst or the second worst. It's either him or Vrsaljko. He had a good stretch at the beginning of the season, but he's just been... Wait, no. He had a better stretch at the beginning of the season. I was looking at Correa. But he's just been terrible recently, so... I don't understand. He looks like he should be amazing. Like, look at those attributes. That's ridiculous. He's perfect trequartista, too. Like, it says it's his worst role, but he has everything he needs for it. Flair, off the ball, decisions, composure, anticipation, dribbling, passing, technique, vision. He should be a nuts trequartista, but he just sucks. Some players just don't play to their ability. Some players play over their ability. Kind of like, I think, Thomas Lamar. He's pretty good, but he's playing probably a little bit over his real ability. But then you got players like João Felix who just are terrible despite really good attributes. I don't understand what causes it, but it's frustrating. Let's go ahead and get in this match against Athletic Club so we can get to the second leg against Juventus. That's what we're all here to see. The big Champions League match. My goal at the beginning of the series was to get to the final, not necessarily to win it, but just to get to the final. I feel that would be a successful season, a good tactic. Pretty much what I would say if a really good tactic would be able to possibly do with this team. I think the upside of this team with a good tactic is Champions League final. So that's what I want, but we have to get past Juventus. We have to beat them or get a 0-0 draw at their place. We'll see. But first we got Athletic Club Bilbao. Let's get into it. Let's say the recent form standings have Athletic Club in 18th place while we're first. Let's show them why. Obviously, a pretty big gap in form, but I don't know if ours is sustainable. With Barcelona not in action until after you play, is this a prime opportunity for your side to perhaps take a step ahead in the title race? It might give us a boost, and come the end of the season, that might prove to be important. Athletic Club's recent struggles have them 18th in the La Liga's form table. Is there a chance to pile on the misery? We should be in a position to beat them, but we'll have to work hard to make sure. So they're going with a pretty strong squad. Kind of what I expected. I don't see any injuries they have. We got what I think is one of our strongest squads, so We'll have to see. I'm hopeful we can win this match. Hopefully this puts us in some good form. We get back to scoring ways, score a lot of goals, and really get in good form for that Juventus match. That's what I'm hoping for. Highlight here in the 9th minute. It's going to be one of their corners. Hopefully we can head this away and go on a counterattack. We did part 1. Now we need part 2. Lopez is going to get... Oh, he's offside. Unfortunately, he's offside. He looked off, and he was. It's going to get called back. It always gets called back. I don't know. I've seen other people get, the goal allowed. I've never seen it personally. Not for me. I've seen other people do it, but I've never personally have a goal allowed. They're always disallowed. That is very far offside. Even further than it looked. So, that is illegal, dear sir. It looks like we have a highlight. A free kick. Felipe heads it against the crossbar, and the keeper keeps it out. That was a good opportunity. Only 0.09 XG for that shot, though. Wait, no, we didn't get any XG for that shot. Apparently, because it hit the crossbar, it wasn't on target. You don't get any XG for it. I feel like we should get a little bit of XG for that. As we're going to start looking to build from the back. Koke with the ball all the way back to Oblak, who's been fantastic this series. He's been as good as I expected. He's one of those players that does play to his ratings. Suarez threw on goal, but it gets blocked. Not necessarily threw on goal, but he had a chance in front of goal. It's about halftime. We finally get another highlight. They have dominated possession in this game, but neither team is really doing anything in terms of attacking the goal. I think each team has 2 shots. We don't have a shot on target yet until that, which went in. Pretty sure that was our first shot on target, and it just barely creeps into the back of the net, just barely goes across the line. And of course it's Saul. He's been in one of the best forms of all the players on our team recently. Scored that amazing long shot last episode. He comes back with a pretty tight angle shot here. Simone's got to be a little bit better getting across his goal. He got to get a firmer hand on that. Should be keeping that out. But Saul gets the goal. He had enough power behind it that I was able to get past him. And we take a 1-0 lead going into second half. What do I tell the team? I don't want to say I'm delighted because we haven't played well, so I'm going to say I'm not happy. I'm not happy. They're bottom of the table pretty much. They're just 1-2 points out of the relegation zone. You weren't that bad, but I believe in you. Might need to take off Yannick Carrasco. He's having a bad game. He's on a yellow. He's demotivated. All that to me screams, take him off the pitch. I'm going to do it sooner rather than later, probably. See what happens on this highlight, and then I'll probably take him out. We should be able to get on the end of that. Felipe gets onto the end of it. Not a good ball out. Passed it all the way back to the keeper, though. All the way back to the keeper. All the way, almost out of bounds. We're going to have to build up from the back now. We had the ball on their side of the pitch, but now we have to build up from the back. Find a way to pass through their defense. Or their attack, really. Their forward players. We're doing it pretty well. Some nice passing play. Some nice one-touch football. Finally have it out here to Trippier. If this results in a goal, which for us, specifically for us, preferably for us, this results in a goal for, sending off for Carrasco, who was just about to take off. Of course. Literally, after this highlight, he was coming off the pitch. And he gets sent off. What an absolute idiot. I'm going to take Suarez back to Trequartista. I'm not going to make any subs. I'm just going to go with this. 2 Trecs. Keep everything else as it is. I'm actually going to put wingbacks on support. Go balanced or cautious. I want balanced. And just play like that. No strikers. A strikerless formation for the rest of this game. Hopefully we can see this out and defend well. Considering we still have the same numbers in defense, we should be able to defend well. So that's my thinking with going with that lineup. That if I took off a Trequartista, we might be a little bit worse in defense because we have one less player that's back harassing their midfielders. But going with 2 Trecs, we should still keep numbers in defense. We just won't have anything in attack. No attacking impetus at all, as they're going to score there. It hits the crossbar. That should have been a goal. That was an open goal header, and he missed it. What a fail by that guy. As they have the XG lead now. They have the possession lead significantly. But hopefully we can hold on to this. Got a couple more yellow cards in here with Koke, who hasn't played a fantastic game, so I'll take him off. Bring in Lucas Torreira. Or Hector Herrera. Torreira or Herrera? I think Torreira's a little bit better defensively. I'll bring him on. Carrasco's ended on a 6 because of that sending off. What an idiot. Tell the team to focus. Go to waste time. Let's make some more time-wasting subs. Take off Lodi. Bring on a little bit more defensive Mario or Hermoso. Trippier is on a yellow, too. Let's take him off. Let's bring on Aisa Mendy. A little bit more defensive. Put the wingbacks on defend now. I think those are the only changes I make. See if we can see this game out. I prefer no highlights, but it looks like we're going to get one in the 89th minute. Looks like it's going to be an Athletic Bilbao highlight. This would be a kick in the teeth, but a terrible ball out. And Suarez is kind of through, but his old legs can't get him past the defensive line, and they're going to have an attack here, but looks like we're going to win the header. Down to Lamar, into Llorente, to Torreira, Suarez. Through to Lamar. Lamar is through on goal. You got to score this. But he doesn't. Simon with the save. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about Lamar there. That was pretty much what he had to do. I don't think he could have gone across goal. Defenders were closing him down. If they slid in, they were going to win that ball if he tries to go across. So he kind of has to try to hit at the near post, but the keeper is quickly over. He obviously saw earlier that the keeper's not very good at his near post, so I would understand why he'd want to take him on there. Let's take off Suarez or Lamar. Probably Suarez. Lamar thinks got a little bit more energetic. Let's bring on João Felix. Take off Llorente. Bring on, actually, can any of my center backs play defensive midfield? Felipe kind of can. Jimenez kind of can. I think Jimenez is a little bit better there. I'm going to play him as a halfback. I'm going to bring on Savic. And that should be the game. We eke out a win, 1-0, after a dumb sending off by Yannick Ferrer-Carrasco as I was about to take him off the pitch. Literally, I was one highlight away from taking him off, and we would have been fine. But no, he has to be dumb and go get sent off. Do I say that was a let-off? Because that was not good enough. I'm going to say well done, that was a good win. You were a man down. You got the win anyways. That's pretty impressive. Can you keep this fantastic run of form going? Atletico de Madrid look unbeatable at the moment. These things can't last forever, and I don't want people to overreact when the run does come to an end. We are now... Oh, they have a game in hand. I was going to say, we're 13 points clear now, but Barcelona and Real Madrid both have a game in hand. We have to play both teams still in this at the end of the season here. So those will be big games, but if we can afford to lose both, and we'd still be fine as long as we win the rest of our games, which is a possibility. So Carrasco is banned for one match. He gets fined. Saul, man of the match. 8.1, superb. Now we've got Juventus in 5 days. I'll see you there. We are just a few clicks away from our Champions League second leg game against against Juventus, but I had to come back for this. If you look at the screen, Red Bull Salzburg have beaten Real Madrid in the Champions League. Man City absolutely handled Ghent, but Red Bull Salzburg 5-2 in aggregate. Wow, that's ridiculous. They actually had a 1-0 win in the other leg, too. At Real Madrid, they had a 1-0 win. And then they won 4-2. That's unbelievable. Real Madrid are out of the Champions League. I would imagine that would lead to a sacking. If you lose to Salzburg, you should probably be sacked as Real Madrid manager. That is a sackable offense. Now we've got to step up for Madrid, for all Madrid fans, and win this game. Most of our team is unregistered or injured, so don't really have a whole lot of options here. Guess Sanchez is going to come on. I don't know if he can. Can he play in mid? No, he can't play in midfield. But can Rashalka play in midfield? Not at all. What about Asa Mendy? Not at all. Okay. We're just going to have 2 right backs on the bench. 3 if you count Mandy. Oh yeah, Felipe is suspended for this match too. That's great. That's very good. Now I need to decide who I want. Do I want Mandy or Savic? Savic is a little bit more sharp. Mandy's in the better form, but all of it's pretty much from one game. Everything else has been like a 6.8, 6.7, 6.8. And then he has 110, where he got 4 goals against Pelafrugel. So yeah, I think I'm going Savic. Which means we're going to have an empty spot on our bench because we just don't have enough players to fill it. This team does not have very many homegrown players. So I think this is it. Trippier was okay last match. I think he starts. Savage and Jimenez, I think, is our best center back partnership. Lodi's been the best left back. Hermoso actually has the better average in the last 5, but he's played against weaker teams as well, so I feel like Lodi's the better option. Stick with Carrasco, I guess. I don't know. I might put João Felix in there. I think I'm going to put, or not João Felix, Angel Correa. Definitely not putting João Felix in there. There's no chance João Felix is seeing this pitch unless there's 3 injuries to Trequartistas. Because my ranking of Trequartistas currently is Lamar, Correa, Carrasco, Suarez, Saul kind of, Koke kind of, João Felix. So, I don't want him on the pitch. He's just never proven anything to me. So, why give him game time? Somehow he has 5 goals, more than Lamar, but Lamar has a buttload of assists. So, this is it. This gives us the best chance, I think, of winning this game. I'm not going to go attacking. I'm going to start balanced, not cautious, balanced. And we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to say this is a great opportunity to show all the pundits they've been right to back you up. It's got most of the team motivated. Try to get the rest of the team motivated by the faith. Everyone's motivated. This is our best chance. We're ever going to beat them. This is probably our best chance. Actually, home leg was our best chance, but this is our second best chance. Both teams coming to this one in good form. How do you rate your chances ahead of kickoff? I don't think we played all that well despite our good run of form. And if we don't obtain a high standard of football here, we could struggle. How important will Jan Oblak be to Atletico de Madrid today? Of course he's very important. He's an outstanding player. Juventus have not lost in their last 5. Dybala and no Ronaldo. He must be injured. Ronaldo is nowhere on the bench or the starting lineup. That's important. That's a pretty big change. So hopefully we can take that to our, for our success. I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of. Hopefully we can take advantage of it. Lamar with corner here, putting the ball in. Morata's going to head it away, and Arthur's going to get to the end of it. Got basically a 3-on-2 or 2-on-3. Dybala's fast though. Our defenders are not that fast. That is the one weakness about Atletico de Madrid's defenders. They don't have a whole lot of speed. They're fast enough, but if you have like Dybala running at them, I don't put my players ahead of Dybala. I think Dybala has the advantage. So it's been pretty even to start this game though. 4 shots for each team. We've actually started better than I had anticipated. We have all the possession. They must be really missing Ronaldo, because I expect this to be absolutely dominated today in terms of possession, in terms of chances. And that's not how it started off. But they're building an attack here with Arthur. Him and McKinney playing between each other. It's nice to see an American playing in the Champions League first knockout round. And that's a goal. Alvaro Morata, on loan from Atletico Madrid, has put Juventus ahead in the Champions League. This is like Philippe Coutinho, Bayern Munich, and Barcelona all over again. Barcelona loaned Philippe Coutinho out to Bayern Munich, who used him to win a Champions League, while Juventus are using Morata, who we loaned out to them, to probably beat us in the first knockout round of the Champions League. Wow, great start. We had started pretty evenly, but they've really picked it up the last couple of minutes, and it seems like they're dominating us now. Oblak does well to get to that free kick, though. He's going to kick it long. Suarez is not the best man in order to take down long kicks, but so I'm not quite sure about that tactic, especially when I've told him to distribute to the fullbacks, I think? No, to the playmaker. And that's another... Oh, I thought that was another goal. Dybala completely misses the target. All he has to do is put that on target and it's a goal. He completely fails. They've got a pretty strong bench, even without Ronaldo, though. Bernardeschi, Rodrigo Bentancur. Those are 2 big game changers. I am not happy. I'm far from pleased. Saul, 6.6, not good enough. No one is playing well. Suarez is awful. Correa is not playing well. Saul's not playing well. Lodi's not... Savage has been terrible. Chippy has not been good. I don't think we're going to turn this around, folks. I'm not optimistic. We have looked pretty awful in the last 30 minutes of this game. In the first 10 minutes, we had like 4 shots. Since then, I don't think we've had a single shot. We're going to have the ball here. Okay, no, we're not going to have the ball here. As McKinney steals it from Llorente. Lays it off to Chiesa. He's running down our right-hand side. Saul's in there with him, but Jimenez is able to clear it out, but only to Delict. To Cuadrado. Lamar tries to steal it off of him, but not effectively. McKinney on the ball. Terrible pass to Correa, but he decides he wants to be a little bit... He wants, anything you can do, Correa can do better. As he passes it directly to him. Cuadrado with the ball now. I'm not feeling good about this highlight. Yeah. That's game over. Not that. I don't want to go that attacking. I want to go that attacking. It's time to throw everything forward. Because what else do we have to lose? We're losing 2-0. We need 2 goals or we are going out. I'm going to berate the team because they have been absolutely horrific today. Suarez on a 6.2. Savage on a 6.3. Oh, they are a foul, or not a foul. They are a fine waiting. They are just fines in human form. As Dybala scores a chip from outside the area. Well, I think we're going to the other attacking tactic. Time to go balls to the wall. Pathetic. This team is pathetic. Like, how is this? Like, what are you doing? Who is this? Llorente. He's like, is he in love with him? He's just sitting there staring into his eyes. I don't understand. That's not defending. That's being entranced by another man's appearance. What are you doing? Try to win the ball. Don't just stand there and stare at him. I know McKinney's a pretty good looking man, but good God. As Lamar misses that chance. Another good save, but we've just been absolutely horrific. I saw it coming. Our form has been a lie. We've been playing pretty awfully and getting really lucky. And it's not going to succeed against a team like Juventus at their place. I didn't see a single way we won this match, and it's playing out pretty much as I had expected. We have been absolutely horrific. Defensively, offensively, Suarez has been the worst player on the pitch, along with Trippier, along with Savage. Everyone's been awful. This entire team might get fined. Like, Koke is the only player that might not get a fine in this game. Maybe not Lamar. We'll see about Lamar, but Koke might be the only player that doesn't get fined. How do I change this? I'm pretty much going as attacking as I can possibly go. How's this looking? How about that? And then Saul and Koke. Koke is tired, but he's the only player that's played well. Do I bring on Carrasco or João Felix? It's got to be Carrasco. João Felix has been terrible. Actually, I think I might bring on both. I don't want to take off Koke. He's literally the best player on the pitch for us. I'm going to bring on Versalco for Trippier. I want to bring Dembele on the pitch, but I don't know who I'm going to take off. Like, maybe I take off Suarez, but he should be our best player. He's on a 6.1. He's getting off my freaking pitch. And he's getting a 2-week fine. I'm going to berate the team. Because they don't look like they want to win. They've pretty much laid down and let Juventus completely just roll all over them. As that free kick only goes directly in. But Szczesny's able to get across to win it. And this game's about over. We are out of the Champions League. It looks like they might get a 4th. Dybala's through on goal, and he does not miss. Our defense, non-existent. I know we're going very attacking, but still I want to see a player trying to defend, and I did not see that all game. I did not see a single defensive player who wanted them to not score. All game long. Headed on from Morata. Where are our center backs? Savage is completely out of position. He's not even challenging for that header. What is he doing there? What else can I change? I'm literally going as attacking. Okay. How about this? How about this? Screw defending. Carrasco, where's he best at? He can play either side, really. I want him to be a winger, though, so I'm going to put him down the right-hand side as a winger on attack. I just brought Versalco on, but he's coming off for João Felix. Lodi will play as a winger on attack on this side. I'll keep Llorente there so we have a little bit of defensive stability, but still want to do a box-to-box. I'm already going as direct as I can. I'm literally doing everything I can already. That is everything I can possibly do to go attacking. We're probably going to concede another 2 goals, but why the hell not? Why the hell not just go for it? We're going to lose anyway. We need 4 goals in 6 minutes. So just go score a goal a minute, boys. You can do it. You've definitely scored more than 3 goals without an own goal and a penalty once. We haven't done that in the league or the Champions League in 4 months? 3 months? It's been a while since we scored more than 2 goals in not a Copa del Rey match. This team has been getting so lucky, and it's finally fallen apart today. They have absolutely crapped their little boy pants and just got absolutely steamrolled by Juventus. Like, this isn't even a competition. It's like they're playing a 3rd division side. So we finally get a goal. Yannick Carrasco finds the back of the net, but it's a little too late, you idiots. Maybe try to do something like that earlier in the game when you're not losing 4-0. Koke with a nice ball across. Carrasco peels off and finds the back of the net, but it's too little too late. It's just a consolation. There's 3 minutes left, and we need 3 goals. So, yeah, literally a goal a minute. You can do it. I have total faith in you. You can score as many goals in 3 minutes as you scored in a single game in 4 or 5 months. As Dembele misses pretty much an open goal. He's a 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he completely misses the target. So we have 2 strikers who are just awful. We have 4 trequartistas, or 3. Lamar's been pretty good. Even this game, when everyone's been turd sandwiches, he's been decent. So we have 3 trequartistas who are absolute hot garbage. We have 2 good midfielders out of 6. We have probably no good center backs, no good fullbacks, a keeper who just does not want to do anything because that was directly at him and it bounced off of him and into the net. We are losing 6-2 on aggregate. Oh, I want to throw a single water bottle, not a single water, I want 1 water bottle for each player, filled to the brim, completely, unopened, right at their heads. Throw a water bottle. That performance has shown me that there's much work to be done. Therefore, we'll be training hard tomorrow. Thrash my arms. I'm furious. Thrash my arms. I'm furious. Thrash my arms. I'm furious. And every single player is getting fined. I thought we were awful and easily second best. Simi Vrsaljko was substituted in the 85th minute with player himself having previously come on early in the match. What happened there? He didn't do anything and we needed a winger. Can I say that? No comments. Absolute crapping of their pants. I'm going to enjoy finding all these players. Can Jan Oblak be fined? Yes. Fined 2 weeks. Disciplined player. Fined 2 weeks. Disciplined player. Oh, no. Disciplined player. Fined 2 weeks. Disciplined player. Fined 2 weeks. Disciplined player. Fined 2 weeks. I think Saul was okay. I don't think he can be fined. Llorente wasn't terrible, but yeah, he wasn't that good either. Saul was okay. Our midfield played fine, but our defense was an absolute turd sandwich. Our attack was an absolute turd sandwich. Lamar, I think, was okay. 6.6, so I don't think I can find him. But Suarez, I'm going to love this fine. He was the worst player on the pitch. I'm probably going to drop him, too. Fine 2 weeks' wages. Didn't come on and was terrible. He's only on the pitch for like 10 minutes, but I still want to find him. Yannick Carrasco. Can I find him? No. I want to find João Felix, just in general for who he is. Just because he's a terrible footballer. I want to find him. I can't find Dembele because he's on loan. The entire team is fined. I'll say one thing. We made a lot of money from this game. We saved a lot of money in wages. Because our entire first team, except for like 4 players, just got fined 2 weeks. So 2 weeks of wages for each player. We just made a lot of money. And we had, a Champions League game. That gives us a little bit of money. So we just made a lot of money today, boys. We might have, played like absolute hot garbage, but we won a lot of money. So I can already say this tactic is a fail. I don't know if it's the tactic, though. It feels like it's the players, because I'm creating a load of chances. I'm been defensively solid for about 99% of this series. I think the players are just awful. I think our entire back line, like Jimenez has been the biggest, well, no, João Felix has been the biggest disappointment. He's been the worst player in the team. Jimenez has been the second biggest disappointment because he's been terrible. I didn't really expect a lot from Felipe or Savic, but they've been equally awful. None of the right backs have been competent. Lodi's been okay, but he was awful that game. Our midfield's been solid. Like, I'm happy with our midfield, but our attack, pretty turd. Suarez, very disappointed. He might have quite a few goals. Like, he's got 12 goals in 16 league games, but in continental competition, he has 6 goals in 8, so he's getting a fair number of goals, but they're only against bad teams. He plays a good team, and he puts down to 6.1. He wilts in big competitions, or against big teams, that is. So, obviously, you're never going to win anything if you're players like that. I don't think he has lack of big matches, does he? He probably enjoys big matches, just knowing this. He relishes them. So he loves being terrible in big matches, apparently. He just can't get enough of it. Well, that was frustrating, but it was to be expected, really. I did not expect anything more from that game. So next episode, I'll come back for Valencia, Real Madrid. Only a few games to play in between, but we don't have any more Champions League games to play, so it'll be, I guess, maybe 3 more episodes. Real Madrid, Barcelona, then end of the season. So hopefully we can win the league still. That'll save this tactic a little bit. I'm not going to spoil the other tactic tester I did, but with Bayer Leverkusen, that is. But it went a little bit better than this. So I think this tactic's not as good. But yeah, because I feel like I overperformed with the players. Like these players are very much underperforming. So I don't know if it's the tactic or the players are just garbage. I feel like it's the players because I'm creating a load of chances in every single game. They just don't know where the back of the net is. It's frustrating, but I'm going to stop venting to you guys and get on with my day. So I'll see you next time for Valencia, Real Madrid. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.